So welcome again to another video, and this is a new week. And in the last video I managed to grow the account up to $146. Right now the account is sitting at $96. I took some losing trades in the last couple of days, and so this morning I decided I'll now start a new challenge. This time around I'll only be trading US 30, and I want to flip this account up to $10,000. So these are huge challenge for me. I've never done this before, but I think I'll be able to do it. So I'm looking at the market right now. There's a gap that has created, which often happens on Mondays, and so I'll be looking to enter a trade once I see a breakout. I'm looking for a breakout trade. Basically the thesis is, if the market breaks out of this zone, this is the Asia zone that it has been in, I believe if it breaks out of this zone, it should go back all the way to fill the gap above. So I'm waiting for my entry signal, and once I see a signal I should be able to go long, and I'm looking at a 1 2 3 setup. So not 1 2 3 really, I'm looking at a 1 to 4.5 setup. In fact, I can tighten my stop a little bit to make it a 1 to 5 setup. So I'll be going with a risk of around $10 to see if I can make 50. So that's the plan anyway. So I'll wait for price action to do what it's doing, and once I see an entry, I'll be back with an update. I've just taken trade number 1, and here's a setup. I saw price broke out of this level, signaling there's probably a market structure shift, and then I noticed there was a fair value gap, and here's a fair value gap, and so I said, all right, let me take it early before it even breaks out of the Asian range, because if I do that, it will give me a better risk to reward. And so I'm already in the trade, as you can see. Currently floating at -$9. I believe this level should hold, so I've put my stop loss. Let me just adjust that. Alright, so my stop is $10, and currently you're floating, sorry, I had said you're floating at $9. Now we are floating at -$4. My stop is way below this structure level. I believe it should not come below here. If it comes below here, then it means my analysis on the structure shift was wrong. But yeah, right now I believe it should go and fill the gap above that was created by Sunday open. So this is a 1 to 6 setup, because I'm risking $10 to make $60. So I'll be watching to see what price does. It's right now it's around 9:20 a.m. I'm looking to see if this can happen, if this trade can play out maybe by around 11 a.m. or so, because I'm trading on the 5-minute chart. So this should This should move quickly, but anyway, we'll observe it to see what happens. And if it starts to go in a direction and we see another entry signal, I may turn on the position, but I'll see what happens. So yeah, so far so good. Let's see what happens. So price is already breaking out just as I had anticipated, and now we should be moving nicely towards our TP zone. I believe it will come down below again to retest the breakout zone. Obviously price does not move in a straight line. It will probably do something like this before it goes to our TP zone, which is fine as long as it doesn't come back to my stop loss area. Should be good to hold the trade. So I'm looking to see if it will give me a structure point that I can use to probably add another position, because the objective of the challenge is quite huge, so I'll try to maximize every opportunity I get. So I'll see if I see another entry, I'll add another position. But meanwhile, if it doesn't give me another entry, I'll allow this one to run and see what happens. All right, so I'm just about to add to my position. Price has broken out of my level and it is coming to retest, so I want to add to my position around this level as it retests, and yeah, that's there, line right there. Spreads have been executed a little bit higher up than I had intended, but that's okay. It's because of the spreads. So now I should be able to edit my stop to, I don't know, I'll risk $9 again on that trade. So my stop is just below the previous structure. That should be safe. So yeah, so the idea is because we are right now here again, my TP for the second position will be at the same level as the previous. I'm anticipating that it will come to fill the gap above. So the second position should give me $50, the first position should give me $60. So in total I'm looking for $100 on the trade. Good setup, to be honest, but let me see how it goes. I'm currently floating at $6 combined for the two positions. Now it's just a waiting game to see these. I don't know, I might even add, let me not add too much. I've already risked $20 of the account, which is way above 20% of my account. So let me not add another position unless if I'm able to trail my current positions into profit. Then if I see a place that I can enter again before we reach our target, then I can enter. So but meanwhile, I'll let these two play out. It's currently 10 AM. I'm looking to see if we can have that last push in the next hour or so. So yeah, I'll be back once price does its thing. All right, a quick update on the trade. I lost my power connection. There was some power interruption, and so I didn't have my Wi-Fi. So unfortunately I didn't continue to document the trade, but I'm out of all the positions. And what happened is trade pushed up, almost reached my TP, then did a retracement, and then while it was doing a retracement, I was trailing my stop, I think on the lower time frame, I trailed up to around this level, and then when price came back, it took me out, which is a good thing, because if I had not done that, price would have eventually taken me out on this week that happened during the New York session. But overall, price eventually went to fill the gap as I had anticipated in the morning. And so that was good trade management in my view. I was targeting to make $100 on the setup, but I ended up making 50 on the setup. I had two positions running. One closed at around $20 and another one at around 30. I think I have the history here. Let me see. I think I can see the history. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so one closed at $28 and the other one at $34. So which gave me slightly above $50 on the trade, which is quite good. Even if my day ended there, I would have been happy, because that is more than 50% growth on the account. But then during New York, I saw another setup that allowed me to take another quick scalp. And so this is what happened in New York. I saw this long wick that created here, which signaled to me that it was a liquidity sip. It was taking out the liquidity for the previous session, which was London session. And so once the candle closed and it moved up, I took my sell right about here. My stop I put above, not really above, but I put my stop somewhere around above the green line that I have here, which was above the session. And I was looking to make just $50, because my target again today was to make $100. And so as soon as I saw my equity was at $200 rather, I closed the trade for around $50. So I was risking around $19 to make $50. Again, not a bad risk to reward. And I came out of the trade just on time, because I came out just before it reversed. I think I captured it on the phone. If I have the clip, I'll play it right here. So yeah, that ends it for day one of this challenge. I've ended the day with now $200 in the account. We began at 96, which is quite good for day one. And so day two, if we end the day plus another $100, will be good for me. Or if we go to $400, even better. So that's our target for tomorrow. I'll be back to see what happens. If we get a setup tomorrow, we'll trade. If we don't get a setup tomorrow, then we'll skip and look for it the day after tomorrow.